I'd like to tell you guys about the biggest anxiety attack I've ever had in my life. The one I had today outtops all of them. Every single one. So I'm going to paint the picture, but I got to go down to the park. And then I'll tell you what happened. Okay, let me paint the picture for you real quick here. I had 4 more laps to go. I just got done taking my break, my water break. I was down here walking, where I walk at. Just got done taking my water break, so I normally don't do this, but I did it this time. I was like, I don't feel like carrying a cell phone with me for my last 4 laps. So what I do, I threw it in the car. Guys, I never ever throw my cell phone in the car. I always have it with me. So we're going to get out, and I'm going to tell you more what happened. But this time I'm definitely carrying my cell phone with me. Like I said, I have 4 more laps to do, so I completed 1 whole lap around. Not worried about the cell phone in the car, completely forgot about it. So I'm just a-walking, and I get about right to this point, and I hear sirens. I hear sirens all the time when I walk. No big deal. But this one was coming from a different place that's not normal. The sirens I heard was coming down that way, which is all country. So I continue walking, and I'm sitting here thinking to myself, well, shoot. More than likely, it's an ambulance. So finally, I see where the sirens are coming from. It is a fire truck. Sorry about the wind, guys. It's a fire truck going up the street, and I'm like, that's odd. He's coming from an odd location. Where's the fire truck going? So I watched the fire truck go on up the road, and instantly I'm like, it's a fire. So I look up, right up there in that tree line is where I live. And I'm telling you now, guys, I seen a ton of smoke coming up from them trees. I'm not joking with you. I seen a ton of smoke pouring out of them trees. Immediately, I started freaking out. Now, let me paint the picture a little bit further back. I've been through many house fires, folks. Many. First house fire was when I was 5 years old. The house we lived in caught on fire. Eventually, we moved from there to another house. It caught on fire. From there, we basically moved to here in Indiana. That house burnt down to the ground. And right after my wife and I got married, the trailer we lived in caught on fire. So yes, I can say when I see smoke, it freaks me out. So, immediately, I couldn't finish my laps. The fastest shortcut to get to my car was straight through the middle of the park. My car was parked exactly where it is now. And the fastest way through the park was straight through the middle of the park. So I made a beeline straight through there, coming through here. And when I hit that tree line right here, I was a huffing and puffing. My anxiety was off the charts. I'm like, and plus it didn't matter any. I was finishing up my walk. So guys, real quick, let me tell you the rest of the story. I'm going to finish my walk now. I got 1 lap to do so I can even my charts. Now I'll tell you what happened next. See that cloud above them trees? That's what I believe I mistaked as smoke. That's the only explanation I have. Because I seen smoke. In my eyes, that was smoke. So the only explanation I have was, at the time, that cloud was just waving perfectly above the trees and it looked like smoke. I will admit, the smoke did have some white to it, but it had some dark as well. So it could have been a cloud. But anyway, I made a beeline, and we're talking fast, straight to the car. And I was a huffing and I was a puffing. My anxiety was off the charts. I could have swore my house is on fire. The only thing I can think of is my 3 adult children are home in bed. So they all work late. They all have late night jobs. And they sleep in the morning. And the house is burning to the ground and they don't even know it. So I jump in my car. I open my door. I jump in my car. I take the keys off my neck. start my car up, don't even put a seatbelt on. I was kind of putting a seatbelt on my way. I will show you the trail on the way there, but I'm not going to videotape as I drive. But we finished the story out in my driveway. I drove as quickly as I could, safely as I could. I made my left turn onto one of the roads and got to the top of the road where my road is, and I was convinced my house was on fire. I'm here to tell you that now. And when I was behind the van, I was like, come on, hurry, move, move, move. I'm thinking they already blocked the road off. Usually when there's a fire, they block the road off. I was thinking the second I was going to turn onto my road and make my left, I was going to see fire trucks up here where I live. Made my left, I was like, oh, there's no fire trucks. Drove for about maybe 3 seconds, arrived at home, and all I could see is my house is perfectly fine. Grass needs mowed, but my house was fine. It's funny, the worst anxiety attack I've ever had in my life actually had a reason. Most of my anxiety attacks or my panic attacks have no reason. This one did. And I'm here to tell you, my heart started racing. My heart was beating on my chest. All I could think about when I was basically coming home, when I was waiting behind that van, was, oh my God, I want to get here, my house is on fire, and I'm going to have a heart attack because I'm freaking the hell out. I am glad I did go back down there to make this video and finish my walkout, because now I see how I made the mistake. I seen the clouds, the dark clouds, and I mistaked them for smoke immediately. I jumped into conclusions. But guys, I'm here to tell you, that was a wild trip, and this all happened exactly, I'm going to give it about maybe 40 minutes ago. 40 minutes. I came home, drank a water, calmed down, and went down and made this video. Let me know down in the comments, have you ever had anxiety attacks over something you thought was happening but it turned out to be nothing at all? Praise God, my house wasn't burning. Because I would have made any kind of bet when I left that park. I was convinced my house was on fire. I was totally convinced. All because the fire truck was coming up a different way, and he came up my road, and what I seen was clouds a little darker than that above the trees right where my house sits. That's all it took to throw me in the worst anxiety and panic attack I've ever had in my life. Well guys, let me know down in the comments section. I gotta answer comments, by the way, from yesterday. Whoops. I'll get to that when I edit this video. But let me know down there. Has this ever happened to you? Until next time, come on. Let's get out of here. We'll see you tomorrow.